Yo, what's up, chat? How's it going? I don't know what the frick that was. I'm not talking today. I was gonna say, how are you guys doing? And I completely botched my words there, but I'm alive. Happy Thursday. I did not stream yesterday, but we are here today. Appreciate those that have dropped in. Oh, boy. Let's freaking get it, boy. Come on now. Come on. We got a lot of y'all in chat today, man. Just as a fair warning to those that read the title, as much as I want to say that I know that it's dropping next week, I don't know for absolutely true, but the prediction would be made that it would be dropping next week. So hopefully we do have something that comes up in the next couple of days, maybe something over the weekend that we get as a bit of a leak. We don't know exactly, but we do have a little bit of time to wait until then. If they do potentially drop anything, it will be next week. Because that'll be prior to, obviously, Valentine's Day. So, we'll see how it goes. We have no idea. But until then, we ballin', bro. There's a lot of stuff to talk about today, to be honest. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. Crystal, Judge, Preppy, Ian, Rareman, Seg Nation, Judge. I said your name twice. I don't know why I did that. Dragoncraft, Dandict, Racing Fan Explosion, Guyon. How you guys doing? Got to have the fan ball drop in here today. Appreciate y'all big time. Means a lot as per usual. I got my orange juice, bro. I got my eggs right in front of me, bro. I'm ready to play some Murder Mystery 2, dude. I'm having a good freaking day, man. My gosh. What's up, Brandon Lopez? What's going on? What's going on? Still no Murder Mystery 2 live stream. You've been promising us Murder Mystery 2 stream coming soon. I know. I'm sorry. It just... I just have not been in the mood. I don't know why. There's just been something wrong with me. Maybe if you remind me in the Discord, I might do it soon, but we'll wait for it. What's up, Summers? How you doing? Oh man, there's like a bunch of you guys asking me how am I doing. I'm all right. I'm making it through. Let's put it that way. It's taking me a bit to adjust to some things that are happening in my life, but I'm trying to make the most of what's happening, even if it's kind of hard. Let's put it that way. Speaking of hard, my hair is not doing well today, and it's hard to keep this look. So. It is what it is. I saw that video that you posted. Those faces are disgusting. They really are, dude. It's so bad. They just messed up prior to the VOD drop that I had earlier. They messed up Creek's face. I put it in post, and it's just like, bro, I can't believe it. I just cannot. It's so bad, Al. It's so bad. That's where we're at, though. That's where we're at. I don't know. What's up, Vi? What's up? It's Jinx. What's going on? Eggs at 4:35 p.m. I mean, for me, it's 2:30. I made them at like 2, and I haven't had the ability to eat them until now, but... Oh, yeah. Summers lives in Egypt, ladies and gentlemen. He cannot access Roblox. Sucks for you, bro. Sorry. Yeah, he's going through it right now. Apparently, he's having the worst day of his life. He can't access Roblox. He's crying to his mommy and daddy about the fact that he can't play Roblox right now. So, he is struggling big time. Speaking of... Are we in a broken server? We're in a broken server, chat. Gosh dang it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. I didn't realize that we were in a broken server for like literally like 5 seconds. So, let's try that again. Let's try that one more time. Okay. Hopefully we're in a better situation this time. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Cool. All right, now we'll get this up. Ah, bliss. Bliss. Okay. What's up, Forsaken Pro? What's going on? I feel ashamed to confess I dropped hundreds of dollars to get the items in Murder Mystery 2 shop that cost gems. I mean, I'm going to be doing the exact same thing, so... Oh, yeah, Crystal, you're over on, what is it? You're over on Shorts Chat? Yeah. It sucks that that's the one that gets... What is it? It's the one... That's the thing that gets notified to people, and I don't know why. I hate that. Because I want my regular stream to be notified. Then again, I could always take out Shorts, but I kind of want to. The problem is they made those faces without love... We actually heard, they had actually confirmed it through a Twitter account that they actually were AI generated. So, I just found out about this yesterday. So, the faces that we see that are on the Create tab, those are all generated through AI to be one-to-one parodies, and they look absolutely awful. So we can at least confirm that now, which is crazy. What's up, Saturn? Do you give out goalies? I mean, I've never played soccer before, but I don't know what that would look like. Trade downlay did not disappoint, except you were waiting for Giannis to be dealt. Everyone was. I mean, I knew kind of in the deep down, I kind of knew he wasn't going to be, but it's like, yeah, what do you do? Honestly, what do you do? I mean, Giannis will probably get dealt in the offseason. You know, if it does happen, we'll see. There's just so much going on with the Milwaukee franchise at this point. It's ridiculous. I don't know. Yo, yeah, there's someone in here that's, what is it? That's exploiting for coins. You don't really see it too often anymore, considering we're out of the winter update, but here we are kind of dealing with it right now. Not too happy about that. Is it only me or the Clippers are being forgotten? They're going to be forgotten after the fact that they traded Zubats away for Benedict Mathurin, who I don't believe is as good of an impact as Zubats, but that's my take. I want eggs too. Eggs with bacon. Ooh, the bacon. Actually, I kind of want to stay away from bacon now that I heard about some of the health benefits of bacon. Is that bad? I don't know. Who knows? Oh, we're in that kind of a okay, hold on. I'm dipping. Okay. If I knew we were in that kind of a server, okay. I'll do a proper server up here in a second. What's up, Star Dinosaur? What's going on? Welcome in. Was the next Godly set leaked? No. I wish it was, but it has not been leaked yet. Until then, the title is simply speculation. But if anything, it will drop next week if it does happen. So, what's up, David? What's good, bro? Oh my gosh. I'm in a really bad mood. I'm going to take it out on Roblox. Well, hopefully you can, if we can actually get into a good game that's not going to absolutely poop the bed. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to be in a server. Okay, this one should be fine. Georgie FNAF. I think that's the next lore username, Georgie FNAF. Yeah. There we go. Hopefully this is better. And hopefully it actually loads the freaking maps now, because the first servers didn't even load a map. So we kind of need that right now. Yeah, Vi, if you want to check some stuff, go for it. I don't think anything else has come up unless for some reason it, like, just happened, like, within the last hour, but I don't think so. So we'll see. Let me do this real quick. If for some reason anything did pop up, it would have been like, okay, yeah, nothing yet. So we're still waiting. Oh, we got a map. Let's go. Heck yeah. What's up, Mattia? How you doing? Since Roblox is banned in YouTube, can I have Summer's mod? Consider it done. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Oh man, what's up, Sharky? Just guessing on my homework? That's not ideal. You should probably study, man. You should probably study. Make it worth your while to get the answers right, you know what I'm saying? But then again, that's what I did, so I can't really blame you. I can't really blame you. Scrambled eggs with ham and okay, ham and whipped cream and waffle. Okay, I don't know. Okay, are you putting the whipped cream on the eggs, or are you putting it on? I want to make sure you're putting it on the waffles, right? Because that's what has to happen, right? I'm the tall guy. I'm murderer trust. How do I find a tall person? Oh, this person I see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bro couldn't even walk through a door frame. He's so big. Golly. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Shout out RIP, baby. Let's go. Heck yeah. But yeah, of main news though that has dropped, I should not have, has dropped. We can at least confirm this now, I guess, kind of, but even then, I'm not bringing my hopes up for this. We can look at this now. Roblox confirms that there are no plans to remove R6 or classic clothing. I do not know how big of a truth this is. You know what I mean? I'm kind of lost on this because as much as I want to believe this to be true, there's a part of me that thinks, and the Roblox community is speculating this right now, that we're kind of under this mundane belief that they're going to ignore this kind of a headline that they supposedly made for themselves through a video, and they're gonna drop it next year. They're gonna remove all R6. They're gonna remove all Classic next year. I think the thing that also speaks volumes the most is if you look under the video that they posted. I don't know where I'm gonna find it at. I think it's actually on the actual Roblox page. I think the thing that sticks out the most is simply the fact that they didn't have David Baszucki announce it, and I want to hear it come from the horse's mouth. I think that's the most important part to all of this. If it doesn't come from David Baszucki himself, I want no part of it at this point, because he's the one that's going to obviously take charge of all these actions and everything else in between. But there is a video that does talk about this, and the Roblox community is up in arms. I actually do want to watch it for a second. That way we can kind of get a good idea of what this is. But let's review this, chat.
R6 avatars and 2D clothing are here to stay. Now, there's been a lot of speculation from old docs and screenshots, and I want to walk through exactly how R6 and 2D clothing fit into our avatar vision. First of all, R6 is a core part of Roblox's DNA, and we're not removing the API. We'll keep supporting that classic feel, even as we build higher fidelity avatars.
Ignore that.
Second, 2D clothing is not going away either. We're keeping it as a core part of our avatar system and folding it into the long-term schema, so it keeps working, even as we modernize. Finally, on classic faces, thank you for the feedback you've given. We truly appreciate it. And we're working to find the right way to enable more possibilities for users and creators while retaining the classic
this is the problem
of Roblox. Roblox grew up on R6 and 2D clothing, and we're keeping that history. What we're doing now is retaining the look you know and love, while opening the door for more expression, better tools, and a cleaner tech stack. Our hope is that this will give creators
what cleaner tech stack
life on Roblox.
Yeah, so that's the problem, is they basically addressed the whole idea of the classic faces and everything like that here as like a, we appreciate your feedback given, but they know they're not taking it into account. They are literally using AI for all of their faces. It pretty much was debunked like 2 days ago that they're using that. And so, yeah, it's just an absolute utter disappointment that this is the direction that Roblox is going with it. Yeah, I just wanted to share that because it is sad, bro. It is sad. What's up, Samuel? Can I get something? You can get my love and affection, but not a godly. Sorry, bro. Oh, shoot. Wait, there's some things I missed over here. Hold up. Oh, my gosh. If they removed the clothes... Hold on. I'm gonna read this now. If they removed the clothes, I'd quit the game for another 6 years. I'll forget my password again, so it's okay. Yeah, I definitely didn't think that they were gonna remove 2D classic clothing. That was gonna be really shocking if they were to go down that route. I would definitely be really surprised if they did that, so I'm kind of glad that they're not. But still, though, it doesn't matter. The fact that they want to change all of the classic faces and basically remove them all into the dynamic with an animatable feature, which is optional, fortunately, it's still bad. At bare minimum, they could do a fix. They're just not wanting to, at least not right now. We're going to be seeing it really come to pass here in the next couple of weeks, too, so we'll see. David Baszucki's word is no good. He said classic faces weren't being removed yet. Here we are. It's his definition of what, like, he defines as classic faces, though. That's the problem. Is they have a different definition for it, versus what we consider, which I think is weird. I don't know why, but I don't know. So odd, bro. Yeah, W Dead Rails. W Dead Rails. What's up, Beastin? How you doing? What's up, Amethyst Dragons? Why do all these videos sound and look like AI? That's another thing, too. I mean, I honestly wonder at this point if, like, all the videos that we're seeing in the portrait format that's getting posted to Twitter or by the Roblox account in general, I actually do wonder if they're all AI. I think there was one where they had, like, David Baszucki in, like, a background, and I don't think it was completely AI, but, like, the background was AI generated or something like that. They put, like, a filter over it, was at minimum what they did. So they definitely are working in close proximity with it at minimum. We know that to be true. But whether or not these are actually, like, the real people making these claims, I mean, my hope is that they are, but there's an off chance that there could be AI filtered in, and that's not ideal in the slightest. So I don't know, but who knows? It's, yeah, generated from Roblox. Who knows? Fire David and we'll solve everything. JK, it's not that easy. All he has to do is, I was gonna say something really out of pocket, but I'm not gonna say for the sake of the fact that I actually care about human beings. But yeah, anyways. Just make everything AI at this point, even the live. A live AI would be like, I still don't get how people can like sit in their own right mind and watch like an AI generated live stream. Like, I get having like some pieces of like a live stream that are AI to like do the work for you in certain cases. Like, that's obviously fine. I don't have a huge issue with that, but like take like the biggest creator, for example, that like started the whole AI wave essentially with popularity, Kwebbelkop. Like, he was like the first one that pretty much, not like the first one, but he was one of the first ones that got like really popular and like was hounded on Twitter for because of it, because of all the AI crap that he was doing. Yeah, and so, and not to mention, I'm pretty sure the gameplay from, I don't think the gameplay was AI. I take that back. The gameplay, I don't think it was AI, but they definitely, or at least for his case, I think he was trying to go in the direction of having AI gameplay, which is like, come on, bro. Like, are we at that point? Who knows? Wouldn't it be so sad if that was the case? Guess we'll never know. Oh, I didn't know if the person was up there. Yikes. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Oh. Frick. Story of my life. I did not have enough time. No, it's Georgie FNAF. No, it's the one who stayed in the game. Gosh, dang it. This is so dystopian. I hate AI with a burning passion. I think we all do. No, I take that back. There's actually a lot of people that I know that love AI. They are down bad for it. Okay, maybe not down bad for it, but you know what I mean. There are people that I know that have an appreciation for AI, and I know people that use it constantly as a means of their daily life, which is saying a lot. What's up, Boral? What's going on? Yeah, not to mention Amethyst, there's a lot more of them too. Like, I've been popping up to... Let me say that again. There's a lot more of them too, Amethyst. Like, the fact of the matter is I've been seeing them a lot more lately, and it's been more widespread than it has before. Probably because, and I don't know, like, I'm honestly convinced by this point that a lot of those streams that you see are view botted, because there's this part of me that sits there and says there's absolutely no way they're real. They just can't be. And if they are, then, dude, we are lost. We are lost. Seriously. I don't even know. That's my take, but who knows? Roblox uses AI for everything. Literally everything from IDs to moderation and game recommendations. The game recommendations, we have been seeing that a lot more often with AI too, because there have been a lot of games that have popped up on like these charts tabs. I hate saying charts, but you know what I mean. We've been seeing a lot more games that have popped up here that honestly do not deserve to be here at all. Like, oh, what's a game that honestly should not be here that's like an up-and-coming game? There's probably one or two. I mean... Huh? No, that's not what I meant. That's what I meant. That's freaking crazy, bro. When did this come out? January 2nd, 2026. 15 million visits. Why is this on the up and coming? These are like the new experiences that users spent the most time in, that have the biggest relative increase in time spent. Like, bro, shut the frick up. Stop it. Like, these games aren't good. Very few of these are probably fine games. You know what I mean? One Tap is one of the only good games that I've heard of that's actually fine. Survive Bikini Bottom. What? What is that? SpongeBob, bro? What is that? This just came out too. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Point being, yeah. AI is ruining a generation of players. Goodness. What's up, Becca? I don't give away godlies. Oh, man. I guess ChatGPT is good for essays. Even then, I wouldn't personally use an AI chat system to help with things like that. I would more so be like, so this is something that I know of. I know someone that uses, like for their personal work and all that stuff. They use AI to kind of like demand like a prompt essentially for wanting to like make like info pages on their website, and they want to create like information tabs basically on their website. And this person that I know, they basically put like their details into AI, and they're like, okay, like I want to have it look this certain way, and I want it to address these certain points. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing to have AI incorporated into stuff like that where it's subtle. But if you're applying it to like classwork and stuff like that, or for essays that have an effect on one's future and that have an effect on one's, you know, this is how they see you, like this, because someone who grades that is now going to see you as, okay, this is the kind of person that you are now, you know, like then let it be so. But yeah, I don't know, it's just so interesting that people will, yeah, go that direction, use AI for things that it wasn't really intended for. But if you can use it for subtle actions, whereas what I just described, like if you need to like describe it in better detail on like a website or like a blog post or something like that, then that might be fine. But yeah, who knows? You don't need it anymore? I don't need it anymore either, bro. You're good. You're good. If anything, you should trade off to someone that needs it more. In fact, there's actually someone in the chat that actually wants a godly, so that could be a step in the right direction, maybe trading it to them, but who knows? I don't know. It saved you more than once. Once again, I've never really used AI like for anything, either school related or anything else in between. Yeah, I've never really done that. Now that doesn't mean I haven't cheated. I definitely have cheated, but that was for what's one of the main sites? Quizlet, right? Quizlet was like a site that I used a lot, especially during COVID, for trying to get through my schoolwork. And I'll just fall on to admit it now. Like through a lot of my chemistry and biology, I definitely cheated on a lot of it because it was so freaking hard to understand it. Just, it was not worth my time and energy to sit there and spend hours trying to learn something that I just legitimately could not understand. And even now, if I were to be put back in those classes and to learn how to understand it, it would be nightmarish for me. I definitely would not be able to handle it. So Quizlet essentially, and I think there was one other site too that also gave like answer keys to stuff. It definitely did help. It definitely did help. So wasn't AI, but yeah, kind of. I feel like in a way there's like this guiltiness of admitting that. It's so funny, like years after like I graduated, because I graduated back in 2021 from my high school, right? I actually told my mom actually fairly recently that I cheated. And this was like kind of a shocker because I didn't expect myself to actually do that, but I had that conversation and I'm like, yeah, mom, I actually cheated on like a lot of my stuff. Not a lot of it. I cheated on probably like half of it, if we're being honest. But it was COVID, you know, no one really cared anyway. And in all honesty, it doesn't really affect the outer scope of who I am as a person anyway. Because so many people cheated during COVID, bro. It's not even funny. Like, I want to say probably at least 80% of people cheated. Like, there's no way that you win, especially if you were a COVID student who were doing stuff online. There's no way you didn't go through the entire COVID, like, online system and you didn't cheat at least once. At minimum, you didn't at least cheat once. So, that's my take. I know it's a broad one, but it's true. What's up, Gabby? How you doing? Wow, I just dropped a load on y'all. Holy crap. Was not expecting myself to do that. Yet here I am. Okay, there's still 3 people left here. Brainly? I think I've heard of it. I don't know if I ever used Brainly. Maybe I did. I definitely did try and find like a lot of different alternatives. Let me see. Did I ever use Brainly? Oh yeah, I definitely did. Yeah, now this is what it says now. Okay, this is crazy. Brainly, your AI learning companion. Okay, so they completely changed the whole scope of this. That's hilarious. That is so funny. All right, well. Right, especially with like the scope of like, especially with how AI is now, because I think AI did start, like it started like coming abroad in, I think about 2021 is when AI like truly started, but like it didn't start like around like what you said, like 2023 is probably when like a lot of like the main state, like, okay, now we have Gemini, now we have Grok, and we have all these like different bots that we can go to for answers. I don't know if that's entirely accurate, but I wonder though. I thought it was like 2021 when it like started, but oh, AI chatbots began in the 1960s. Okay. Well, clearly we're all incorrect because Joseph Weizenbaum in 1966 created a program using pattern recognition and laid the groundwork for future chatbot. Okay, wow. So I guess we're just all stupid idiots. That's great. I don't know. Anyways, I'm supposed to be playing the game. I'm like completely. I'm moving away from the game, y'all. What's up, Hiley's one fan? What's good, bro? You have a good one, Summers. You have a good one. Sleep well on the dusty old trail. Yeah, exactly. 2023 is when AI started actually getting good. That would be more probable. That'd probably be more accurate. Yeah. What's up, Bella? How you doing? The Will Smith eating spaghetti. Yes, I do remember that. We all thought that was gonna be like oh, this is innocent. Like this is not gonna get any deeper than this, and now you can pretty much make or create any video you want with any text prompt that you want. It's actually insane, like what you can do. It's unbelievable. It's actually scary. It's scary. Can I just say that? I don't know. Nah, once again, Judge, it's all good, bro. You have to understand. I already have one. And refund aside, bro. I don't care, man. Keep the flames. It's cool, bro. It's cool. It's not about that. It's not about that. Even if I didn't have it, I'd honestly just say keep it. It's not a huge deal for me. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I do wonder if AI is gonna take over the world. That's the scary reality I think we're coming into right now. I'm not a fan of it, but it could happen. Could very well happen. What's up, King? What's your opinion on Japan? Is there like something that's going on in Japan that I don't know about, or something else in between? Because if that's the case, then I have no idea if there's anything like majorly going on that's recent. Japan as a whole as a country though is... Oh, great. I walked right into them. Japan as a country though, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on Japan. I know people that have been to Japan, so maybe they could definitely give a take, but not me though. Definitely not. Nah, bro, dude, you think you're too tall, bro? You literally take up the entire size of the couch, bro. You're so freaking big. Dude, look at you. You're so huge. Bro. I don't know. They have pretty cool tech. Is Japan... I don't think Japan is ahead of the US, though, as far as innovation, though. At least I don't think so. Is that the case? Maybe they are. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Japan is definitely a way smarter country than the States are, so I totally could believe it, but who knows? I wouldn't move it past them. They are a smart country. I'll be back. But of course, my cultural bias says that the United States of America is the greatest country in the world, and I will forever say that because I do not know any better. Even though they're probably, in right mind anyway, probably is a better country. I just don't know what that country is because either A, research, or B, I've never been because I've never been outside of my 5-mile radius is what it feels like. So, and if I have, it's been very few times. So... yeah, my opinion is very limited, let's put it that way. We haven't even gone on a murder round either. We've been live for 30 minutes. We still haven't gone on a murder round. Golly, man. Very reminiscent of being in a full server. I don't think we're even in a full server. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're not even in a full server. Dang, that's hilarious. Guess that makes sense though. Should I speed glitch? If you feel the need to. I mean, I'm not a speed glitch person. I still don't get why that still hasn't been a thing that's patched. I don't know if Nicholas just doesn't care or if he actually kind of likes it in the game. I'm not a huge fan of it, but who knows? Speed glitching is, I mean, in some instances, speed glitching is kind of cool, but I think it just ruins the gameplay in most cases. I guess that's my take. ChatGPT, bro, dude, ChatGPT has so much bias though. I feel like every AI bot, yeah, a lot of AI bots, I'm gonna say, have a level of bias, probably just because of either what's been reported or anything else. Because ChatGPT, from what I know of anyway, they go based off of what's reported, and if they see a majority of people that say, oh, the United States has like become more advanced and like have advanced more in society than other countries, then they're gonna obviously say that, even if it's not entirely true. But once again, who's to know though? Honestly, I mean, technological advancements can range. I mean, it really only is like a subset of countries that actually do it, but I don't know. It said it depends, but then I said in general, okay, I'd say yeah, because I think it depends on the technological advancement. That's the line you have to draw in the sand of like, okay, like what are they actually producing is the thing. What's up, bot? How you doing? How much coins do you have now? Let's actually see. I haven't actually checked my coins in a while. 13k as of right now. Look at that. So we are going insane right now as far as coin count. If they do drop anything as far as like a shop update for Valentine's or anything like that, if they have anything that is exclusively coin related, we'll probably be able to buy it, which is gonna be great. So I'm excited for that. We will be set up. We will be set up. So I'm excited. But I don't know. I still am hoping that with the update that they hopefully drop, that it will actually have some variety. Because I think the 2023 Valentine's update, they did like a battle pass. Like, it was a short battle pass, but it wasn't anything crazy at all. So if they do that, that'd be kind of nice. You know, it would give us something to grind for on stream, which would be great. We need a Valentine Evo. Wouldn't that be so cool? What would we have though as a Valentine Evo? You know what I mean? It would have to be like a bow and arrow or something like that. What would it be? Would it be like Cupid's bow? Would that be what it'd be? I feel like that'd be so cool. Who knows? Saving for season 2. Well, the thing is season 2 is probably not gonna have like anything crazy to use for coins. I mean, I guess the new boxes, if you want to put it that way, I could always save for that. But right now, a lot of my coin saving is just for anything rather minor. As far like, if they have things that I absolutely have to buy for coins, then I'm just gonna use the coins for that. So yeah, I guess you could say I am saving for season 2. I guess you could say that. Of course, we just don't know when that's gonna be. We hope it's gonna be soon rather than later. It'll give us a lot to play for, that's for sure. And it's a big reason why I play. So yeah, they didn't have gun right there. Wait, who even was it? Was it? Oh, I see. I'm gonna make sure I stay away from that for as long as possible. Yeah, we'll go back here. Yeah, see, I can't do that because 1,000 coins is a lot when you think about it. Especially considering, like, the boxes used to be way lower. Way lower. And so, the fact that they're at the amount that they're at right now, I mean, I know you can, like, get the coins. Even then, I'm gonna make the argument, you can't get the coins fairly quickly. It takes a pretty decent grind to get 1,000 coins. Especially for those that are non-elite, which is most players. So you're already kind of in a bit of a struggle, regardless. Like, it's just, yeah, not ideal. It's not ideal because with the non-elites, you get 40 coins per bag and versus 50. So you're already kind of struggling in that department. But I don't know. What's up, Agabaga? What's going on? Sakura Scytheblade. Sakura Scytheblade would be interesting. The only problem is we already have a Sakura knife, though. Technically, it's a katana, but just wouldn't work, honestly. Hopefully there will be good things to do coins on for the update. I'm broke. If they treated it like what is it with like the Thanksgiving stuff where they were able to buy like a latte for 4K, leaves, knife, stickers, stuff like that, like an effect, I'd say that would be fine. That would be obviously ideal if we could have it like that, where it isn't anything too outrageous, but it's still new content, which is great. But if they don't, then I don't really know, to be honest. That would be my only thing, would be like, hey, if you can just provide us like some new stuff in the shop. We haven't seen some stuff in the wild, because you have to understand, with also the addition of the decoy perk with all those Thanksgiving stuff, that's the first time we've seen anything in the shop in quite some time that we were able to buy like on its lonesome. So it would be, I'm not gonna lie, it would be kind of nice if we could have something in the shop more consistently, like every couple of months. You know what I mean? Can we see the items galore? Yeah, I can show it here in a second. I do have to update it. I actually do need Spring and Meadow back. So if anyone does have Spring and Meadow, I would absolutely want to trade for it. That's like the only thing that I have to update, because I had Spring at one point. I traded for Meadow, and then I traded to Crazy Boy. So that'd be the only thing, is trying to find a trade partner for that back. But that would be basically it. We'll take a look at it though. So this is what we have as far as the rares are concerned, and then you go down the list to the uncommons. It's all right here, and then the common list is still pretty big as of right now. I haven't really focused on trading, so there's that, but I don't know. Well, if we do get a Valentine's update, it's gonna drop next week. I don't know. I mean, why would Nicholas ever drop it after Valentine's Day? I don't know why he would do, or he would drop it on Valentine's Day at the very minimum, and then, you know, go into it another way. But that'd be pretty much it, though. It's nothing too, I mean, it's what you can expect. I mean, what is it? Valentine's Day is what, February 14th? So as long as he drops the update before that on a weekend, I'd say it's probably fine. I'll give Spring and Meadow for one of your commons. That's a good trade if you want to actually do that. I wouldn't be opposed to that. You have no school tomorrow because of snow? W. We have not gotten snow here. It would be nice to get snow, but it has not happened yet. Oh, hello. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, Dandic, leave college. Leave college. It's not worth your time, I promise you. You're wasting away years upon years upon years of your life for something that will not even last. It's crazy how I'm being kind of serious, but nah, if there's something you're pursuing, then obviously there's merit to it, of course. Who knows? I could never really adhere to college. Some people can. Good for them. Not me, though. I mean, I had my 2-year college plan. It wasn't really a college plan, though. It was a bit more uniquer than that. Yeah. Trade school is very ideal in most circumstances now. It really is. Which is like, it's not, okay, I guess it's not weird. It's not weird, but they just have more benefits. They have way more benefits, it feels like. Over the long term, anyway. Over the long term. Yeah. There's, yeah, a lot of, people working in, like, the electrician industry, HVAC, stuff like that. Lot of different things that I know people have, like, found success going into when they were young. And they're chilling now. Like, they're making great money now, so they're not complaining. You know what I mean? Who knows? Dude, if effects could get traded, I don't know how that would work. The only problem that I have with the trading of the effects is the fact that people only have one effect each. And so it would be, wouldn't it be such a really horrible situation if like if one particular effect were completely traded off to like one user and then they like hoarded a majority of them? Wouldn't that be kind of sad? And even then, I mean, I guess placing values on them wouldn't be insanely hard, but I just think by this point in the game, they would have had to have the option for trading effects happen a long time ago, well before season 1, but they chose not to do that. Is Corrupted godly? No, it's just its own thing, really. They consider it a corrupt tier, so it's just, or victim tier is what they call it. So it's just been its own thing. People relate it to like, oh shoot, it's like a Shark Seeker or a Dartbringer, but it's not the same though. What's up, FVO8? What's going on? Imagine tradable powers. Once again, that wouldn't make any sense either, considering, I mean, you can only get one of each. But even then, this would only work if Season 2 were to completely take away Season 1 powers, though. All those question marks with a little bit of a period and exclamation point in between, you'll appreciate the sub. What an absolutely beautiful name I just read. But, yeah, I don't know. I hope they don't add, like, a bunch of new trading features like that. All I hope is that they add, like, crafting. That's all I really hope for. If they can do that properly, I'm feeling okay. You know what I mean? But that's just me. How did you know when the update's on the next week? That gave me a stroke reading that. I am Nicholas's son, so I'm from Canada. I'm from where he lives, and so I have a lot of insider knowledge that a lot of people don't have, and so you can kind of trust my judgment. Considering I'm Canadian just like him. I'm like best friends with Dylan and Joven, so I just know everything about Murder Mystery 2. You just ask me everything, and I'll just give you a broad answer. Whether or not Nicholas will sue me, we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just like that. How you doing? I'm well. I'm doing all right. Just a chill afternoon, so to speak. Can't be complaining on my end. You're really annoyed with the university you attend? You're gonna drop out in June? Yeah. I mean, if that actually is something that you're gonna do. I mean, once again, it depends on the field you're going into, number one, and then number two, how much time have you already committed to being in uni? Because if you've already committed a lot of time, like, if you're already most of the way there, I'd say just finish it. But I guess that's just me. What's your time, bruh? It's like 6:16 p.m. Once again, I'm in Canada. I'm on the east side of Canada. I'm probably like an hour and a half, like, north of Toronto. So, once again, where Nicholas and Dylan and Joven live. So, yeah, I've been in that area for a long time. How's the collecting going? Haven't really been focusing on it the last couple of streams. But, I mean, for what it is, though, there's still some crazy weapons that we've still had. So, can't complain. But it's definitely not a focus, though, for sure. From criminology to cook. Yikes. That is a massive change, not gonna lie. Nah. Yeah, I guess you could say it's a massive change. Criminology is cool, though. Criminology is cool. Bro's in Oregon? No, my brother's in Oregon. I live in Canada where Nicholas lives. Once again, I know everything about Murder Mystery 2. You can ask me everything. I will tell. If anybody has any questions about Murder Mystery 2, I will give you a raw and honest answer about it. No joke. Straight face. No jokes. No lies. Yeah. I tell the truth and nothing but the truth. You think I'm Nicholas? I very well could be. I mean, there's a lot of times where you don't see me live stream, or you don't watch, or you don't see me make videos either. So there's a slight chance that I am Nicholas. But of course, only I will ever know that. Who knows? Is there going to be a spring update? Well, a spring update has never happened. We've had an Easter update, which I guess is in spring, but whether or not we'll have a spring update, I can say no, because, seasons don't exist in Canada. So I completely disregard things like that in general. Not happening. Not happening. Plus, I'm too busy for that. You kidding me? Easter's way better. Jesus Christ has risen. Facts. 726 Woodbridge Lane, Toronto, Canada. You live there? Well, you're gonna get doxxed. Oh my gosh. Hello. Well. They just stood there. It felt like they... Okay. Crazy work, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro is cooked. Where's she at? There it is. Paulini824. Paulini824. My dad owns Roblox. I promise you. I promise you. Spring and metal for corrupt? Heck no. Awful trade. Awful trade. Corrupt has an insane... Corrupt is worth more than Vampire's Axe. It's worth more. It's insane. If your dad owns Roblox, then it means he loves you more than his wife. Thank goodness. At least I have a father figure. Which is saying a lot. Her movements are interesting. True. Ginger scope for corrupt. See, now that is... See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. If I can get a trade like that, I would do it instantly for ginger scope. Are you kidding me? Totally. Speaking of, I haven't even checked the value on Sunrise. I need to check this for a second because I still have yet to see where this is going. It's at 550 right now. Versus Vamsax. Vamsax is actually rising. It was at 775 last I checked. It's at 850 now. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. Look at that. I'd hate for my dad to be David. Wouldn't we all hate it? Oh my gosh. Wouldn't that be such a Wouldn't it be such nightmare fuel if I look on my ancestry and I figure out that I'm actually linked to David Bazooki, bro? Dude, the pedophilia runs in my veins, bro. That would be so bad. Holy crap. I would never forgive myself at all for ever being tied to David Bazooki. But you know what the worst part about it is? There is a slight chance. There's a slight chance. Because if I'm not mistaken, he's also Canadian. Where is he from? He was born in Winnipeg. Frick, bro. Frick. And then he grew up on Eden Prairie, Minnesota. He is of Ukrainian descent through his parents who were immigrants to Canada. Dang. That's actually tough, not gonna lie. And where is Winnipeg? Winnipeg is, I believe, the province west of... I believe so, anyway. Do I know my map? Winnipeg, Canada. Hold on. Yeah, Winnipeg is basically... Yeah, it's basically west of, like, Toronto region. Yeah. I know my map. I know enough of it. Puts the peg in Winnipeg. Golly. You're stuck in a room? That sounds about... Oh. So... You just exist here now? Is that the game plan? Yeah. Dang, GG. What's up, Zordica? How you doing? The Murder Mystery 2 market is literally Wall Street. Dude, that is actually so valid now that you actually think about it. Goodness. That's such a weird thought, but it's true. And not to mention, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. Oh my goodness. I'm sad I apologize that you're sad. I'm not sad, but I wonder why. I do wonder how, you know, it's something I've always wondered about. I wonder how, like, the whole emotion of, like, sadness has, like, come about. You know what I mean? Like, this fascinates me a lot because oftentimes I feel sad over things that genuinely don't mean anything, and yet I still sit here and I have, like, this, like, breaking of water, so to speak. I'm not a woman, I promise. But this emotional feeling of, like, okay, well, I just feel the need to, like, be sad. Or like, because I just wonder how like the body can come to a state where it knows and reflects upon an emotion to where it now has to cry. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm making any sense or not, but because like for some people that I know, I mean, I know for me, I definitely do come off as more of an emotional individual than most people do. But the way that I kind of like look at it is the amount of people that I know that literally have not cried in years is astounding. And then the amount of people I know that literally cry every couple of hours is also astounding. So it's interesting. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? I don't have no idea. I don't know. What's up, Amir? What's your Roblox account? It's gonna be in the pinned comment. I don't know. People steal a brain rot when they lose a new Beanie Pizzanini. Jeez Louise. That's probably so true though. No, it was that one clip of Joe Bart stealing, I don't know what he stole, but he stole some brain rot that Steak had. And then bro got so mad in the game. He's like, bro, that took me so long to get. And then Joe Bart steals it, and then he literally just leaves the game without saying a single word. That's like the entire like idea of sadness, just all encapsulated into one 10-second scene. It's just so hilarious to me. My grandma passed, that's why I'm sad. I'm sorry about that. That's not ideal in any circumstance. That's real life though. That's real life though, for sure. People come and go very intentionally, and you know, obviously we don't wish death upon people, but you know, when they get to that place, there does come a point where, you know, people's time has come, and that's a reality. I'm sorry about that. Is losing anything and still a brain rot just considered like emotional trauma? Like, does the game warrant that kind of a reaction to cry over? Like, dude, I worked so hard for that. Like, you stole my brain rot, when it's literally the point of the game. You know what I mean? To steal and to commit. It's literally just steal the brain rot is literally just committing a felony on Roblox. Is that literally what it is? I think so. Who knows? As a boxer, when I'm sad, is when I miss my punches the most, but I also have the most strength. That's some wisdom right there. What the heck? That's crazy. I'm gonna cry over that. What the heck? It's okay, bro. I cry when I lose Roblox limited value. Rollmans.com. Prankster. It's not dropping. Okay, it was lowering. Now demands at normal. It's feeling all right now. Who knows? What's up, Xiaoda's best? Xiaoda. Please, furry roleplay. Is that gonna be the direction of stream today? Should we do a furry roleplay? We could get Georgie FNAF to do that. He's gonna be our segue into one of these segments on stream, called furry roleplay. How about that? That'd be cool. How's the new update? There is no new update. I wish there was though. That'd be kind of cool. He called 911 and then the owner of the game gave him. I didn't even know that. That's so hilarious. Just kidding. I'm not kidding, bro. When you say something like that in chat, bro, dude, we're gonna make it happen, 100%. I mean, furry roleplay sounds legit. You kidding me? 100%. Like, because like furries to me, like, I mean, I've wanted to become a furry so bad, right? Like, I have this major thing about wanting to be a dog and wanting to have a tail and wanting to bark and be on all fours, like. I think a proper, you know what, I might buy a dog fursuit on Amazon actually right now, just so we can actually get this scheduled for a future stream. Let's get a dog fursuit. How much do they go for? 130 bucks for a full-blown one. Wow, with realistic looking paws too. Dang. Oh, this is actually freaky, but I love it. We're gonna get a proper furry roleplay, chat. A proper one. This is gonna be great. I'm excited. I'll make sure to buy that later. For now, we'll continue to play. I don't know. Hey, you have a good one, Dragoncraft. You have a good one. Appreciate you dropping in. Enjoy dinner. Oh, 50K on Punk? That's so weird because Punk is actually kind of normal. So, I mean, unless the iteration of the dynamic face was really horrible looking, I would think it wouldn't be that bad, right? I don't know. What do you mean clipped? I'm telling the truth. You think this is a clip moment? I'm not trying to clip farm. This is me actually telling the truth. The reality is this, is I have, like, once again, there's something dude, okay. Do you guys not remember I said that there was going to be a reveal at 50,000 subscribers? Need to say more. What's up, Elizabeth? How you doing? I thought yesterday you said that you were not going to live stream today. That was the day before. So Wednesdays, I'm not going to stream moving forward. Tuesday was when I last live streamed. I don't know if you're in another country or not, where your day must have started sooner than mine. But that might have been the case. But today's Thursday for me, so it could be Friday for you. But yeah, Wednesdays will not be streams moving forward, considering a lot of things happen on Wednesdays typically, and it's always me having to fit it into a gap of things. So it's kind of, yeah, not the greatest. No, it's all good. It's all good. Sometimes there's miscommunication. It happens. That's just so you all know moving forward. Yeah, Wednesdays and Sundays for sure. As well as that, my face cam's also going to go out on Wednesdays and Sundays every stream from moving forward. So you guys can expect that. Because it never wants to stay on. Taco Tuesday, literally. I love Taco Tuesday. I want a taco right now to keep it a buck, but not there yet. Yeah, I haven't seen the... Let me see. Let me scroll down and find it. It's Punk, right? Oh, you're absolutely correct. Oh my gosh, Punk face looks horrible. Whoa. That's no, yeah, and not to mention, this literally is going to be like with the realistic tongue too. We can't check this out, or else I would absolutely want to, because they haven't done the limited faces, I don't think, on Catalog Avatar Creator, or at least they haven't uploaded it yet. But once they do, bro, I want to check this, because man, this is disgusting. Wow. That is horrible. That, I'm not gonna say it's worse than Prankster, but it's definitely up there. It's in the conversation for sure. That's a tough one, bro. I'm sorry about that. Man. What have we come to, bro? There we go. I was behind on getting coins. We're good now. Yuck. Never touch what is perfect. I just don't get it. It's like, why do they have to force the change? Why? They still haven't given a proper reason as to enforcing the change. Yet they're doing it anyway. Why? Why? It still kind of pisses me off, because like as far as my understanding is concerned, they want to do it as a segue to removing more stuff. Maybe not removing, but to changing more things to, in their mind, update it, whereas they can also continue to take stuff away that's not ideal to the platform and may not look that great to the future of what characters might want to look like. And this, once again, I said before, David Bazuki's metaverse fetish is what it is. And it's true. Like, this is literally a fetish that he has, and I don't know why this is the case. Like, I'm convinced of this truth, bro. Spring and Meadow for your cotton candy, that's also not a worth the trade. That's not worth the trade either. Wait, you overpaid for Volk? Did you, like, actually, like, buy Volk, or did you trade for it, is the question. Metaverse feet and furries in the future. That's the goal. David Bazuki has a lot in mind for that. And it's gonna happen too. It's gonna happen. Mark it. He has a lot of plans, a lot of furry related plans. Let's just put it that way. Tell Roblox that the social experiment has gone on for too long. Seriously, they're once again, they're pushing it way past what it actually should be. They really are. You traded for it? I'm just holding. Oh, okay. At least you didn't buy it for, what, 375? Because some people are dumb enough to buy for that much. But yeah, Valk is, it is funny, though. Valk is going up, though. I think at this point, Valk, as far as value, I think this is the highest it's ever been in value. Is that accurate? It might be. It's close. I think Valk peaked at like 355 or 360, but it hasn't been much higher than where it's at right now in 340k. So that's saying a lot. It's tied right now? Dang. That's not bad then. I appreciate it being at its peak then. Not bad at all. That's good for me as a Valk owner. I mean, once again, I wasn't going to let go of this, so the hope is that over the next couple of years, it raises to around 500k. That's my hope. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but once again, I don't know if Roblox will actually full on do this, but once they finally ditch the whole UGC and UGC items that like copy Valk and all that crap, then we'll finally be able to see that come to pass, but I don't know. Should I try streaming sometime soon? That's up to you. Shouldn't be based off of me telling you. I'd say stream as soon as possible, though, considering literally so many new streamers come upon daily, so that's your choice. Want to get some beaches? Want to get some beaches on Roblox? I don't know if I want to go to Miami, Florida to get some beaches, but if you want to, I love a good old beach. I do. I love a good old beach to go to on the coast. I do. It's very fun. Very, very fun. Not that the woman. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. So you meant... That's what you meant. Okay, I understand. I understand what you mean. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not going to I'm not gonna do that today. I have my purity left intact, so I'm not gonna have that. Thank you though. Thank you for the offer, but I will keep my virginity. Thank you very much. So see, now how do we move past that kind of a conversation? Okay, like yummy. We're good now. Spring and metal for school knife, also not worth it. Oh boy. Eggs. Good old eggs, boy. Eggs are really good for your soul. They're not getting rid of the hackers. They making Waven more hackers. Even more hackers. That's probably what you said. They're not making more hackers. They are enabling. I guess the way that I view it is they're probably enabling more exploiters, not hackers. Because Roblox doesn't want to do anything about it. But even then, once again, my opinion still stands on the fact that I'm going to absolutely kill this person. Where are they at? Oh, I see. I wonder if I can make this happen or not. I'm gonna be cutting this close, but we'll try it. Oh, that would have been insane. Dang, GG. Oh. I don't know. Someone traded me school knife for one of my Xbox knives. That is a really good trade. That is a very, very good trade. GG. They're not getting rid of the classic clothes. They have confirmed that they're not getting rid of that, which is good. But pencil knife for flames, for real. That actually is about... Yeah, values are pretty... It's funny you say that. That value is actually fairly similar. Let's check it. Flames is going to be pretty close to that. Let's see. Flames is sitting at what at the moment? 5 value. We go over to school knife. Yeah, school's actually worth more than flames. The common pencil knife is actually worth more, so that actually would be a pretty worth it trade if you were trying to get both. Uh-oh. We'll get one right there. Whoopsie. Good try at that. Good try. Good try. Good try. Good try. Also, this is literally my first murder round the entire stream. Isn't that so sad, chat? That is so sad that this is my first murder round the entire stream. Should not have been like that. Yet here we are. Did he, oh no, he didn't. Okay. Look at that. I thought potentially he would have, but... Still out here waiting. Not bad. Oh, we still gotta check back room here. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. I don't speak Italian. Oh boy. Come on. Oh, he's going all the way up. We'll take it. We'll take it. Out of a lack of murder rolls we've gotten today, that's honestly fine. I'll take that. The odds went on sabbatical, actually, though. What the heck? Zhao Ling wants to add you on Roblox. What's Roblox? I've never heard of Roblox before. Coach wasn't here today in wrestling and we blindfolded people with belts and ran around. That sounds like an absolutely fun time. Holy frick. How much does your avatar cost? Off the top. Good question. It's probably... We're nearing 600k in current value as of right now. Yeah, for real. We're playing Polytoria, chat. 517, 31, 48, 58... We're like at 575k, just about. Yeah, because I have prank on underneath all this. So yeah, 575k around that vicinity. Yeah, something like that. Nothing too crazy. Kind of light, you know what I mean? Not worth a lot of money, you know what I mean? Just worth my life savings and then some. Oh boy. Wow, story of my life. Kind of deserve that, high key. Yeah, just a quiet flex, you know what I'm saying? Seriously. Nah, it once again is so sad. I hate the fact that my value just from that has dropped. It's unbelievable. Can't do much about it though. Can't do much about it. You know. Especially if they, I mean, once again, since they're going through these phases, it's only going to drop, or if anything, it's just going to continue to tank the value even more. So what's the point? You know what I mean? Josh, Aikaka. Hopefully, hopefully your bowels are doing well. I pray that you are not absolutely giving the toilet a hard time. It does not deserve it. There's only so much brown a white toilet can handle. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, I stole from a kid in Steal a Brain Rot, and he's crying on the mic, and he told his mother, "You stole a strawberry elephant. Good for you." Steal everything that he has. He absolutely deserves it. He does. If you can find his IP address and you can also find his home address, make sure you also steal his iPad and everything else, because he absolutely deserves to have nothing. 100%. Half of these faces will probably never go back to the original prices, which is so sad. That's probably true. Some might retain their value, but we'll have to see about that. I don't know. Even better if you stole from a black kid. Yeah. His mother's smocking hot. Huh? Anyways. Hot mom syndrome. We've all been possessed with it at some point. It happens. What's up, Sally TV? What's going on? When do you think Roblox is going to crumble to the point where there's little players left? It'll never happen. Unless they completely... Unless they completely deface the entire company, it would have to come a point where, they take away the ability to make games. Once they take away... Because that's the truest core part of Roblox. If they take away the powering imagination slogan, and if they take away the whole identity of you make games on our platform, that's going to be when Roblox is going to die. For sure. But that will never happen. So Roblox as a platform as it is, unless for some reason it goes obsolete over the next decade or so, or 20 years, that simply isn't going to happen. It's so funny, all these people were talking about, oh my gosh, Polytoria is hitting 100,000 users on their platform, and it's like, bro, it doesn't make a difference, what people will go to what. You still see the amount of Roblox players that join these games, dude. Roblox is not dying, and it's not even close. Even looking at it right now, in comparison to before COVID, 556,000 players in an active game is absolutely unbelievable for what it is. And we're even seeing 99 Nights of the Forest at the moment at a low point in 332 right now. So I guess the whole point is why would we ever assume that Roblox is dying? Even from the update that they're doing with Classic Faces, why would we ever assume it's gonna die? I think it's, once again, I think it's a little bit insensitive to think that. I can understand parts of the platform dying, but Roblox is still Roblox. It is still probably the most played gaming platform, at least to date at this point, as far as popularity is concerned, and as far as how many players have hit high amounts on CCUs and everything else in general. But once again, you go down this list though, and we could even go on the regular Roblox site and check this for ourselves. It's staggering just the amount of players you'll even see on these games. Even Murder Mystery 2, even right now as a base game, not a lot to this game. 131,000 players. It's 3:47 p.m. in the afternoon on a Thursday, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? I don't know. Go down the list. So many of these games dress to impress. Even Barry Avenue RP. Golly, Tap Simulator. Look at all these simulators. Break a Lucky Block. Live Together RP. Yeah, go find a hot mama in that game. Hypershot. Grow a Garden is still getting players, even though it's technically, by this standard, it's dead. Flee Facility. I don't know why it's all pink now, but whatever. Evade. Bunch of games. There's a whole bunch of games that are, legit, that a lot of people still play, and as long as a lot of these continue to still receive updates, and as long as Roblox still continues to incentivize updating your game, Roblox is just fine. Nothing's going to change. It's going to be the same platform as it always has been. I don't see why it would die. It would have to absolutely take some really drastic stuff for it to have a game die. I guess the thing that would have it die is if you put Roblox into the hand. I mean, you could argue right now that Roblox is already being put into the wrong hands with David Baszucki, but David Baszucki is the one, alongside other people, has been the reason why Roblox has progressed to this point anyway, so you have to at least give him credit. But if you put Roblox in the hands of the wrong person, if it were to eventually get sold one day or anything like that, we've seen this actually with Fish It. Who bought the game? Was it Do Big Studios that bought the game and then completely, it just essentially died? It wasn't Fish It, it was Fish. Fish was the game that was bought by Do Big Studios. They changed the whole game for the absolute worst, and then they lost their players, and then the dude who sold it to them bought it back, changed the game, and now the game is actually active again. So it's like, when you think about it in that context, it's like, okay, well, you know, so long as they don't sell it into the wrong hands, if, you know, if it, at any point David Baszucki were to ever sell it, which, you know, honestly, I wouldn't move it past him if he actually did at some point in the next decade. He's getting to that place in age where I don't know if he's going to want to continue to pursue Roblox anymore. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, I don't know. Just a vision, but yeah, who knows? It's so hard telling what the future could look like. But Roblox as a whole shouldn't die out if it still continues to keep this narrative of powering imagination. People can make what they want, and, you know, you still stick to the same identity of what Roblox actually is, which is blocks. If that all makes sense. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Roblox won't die, but it will be badly tarnished. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? Jandal left. Well, Jandal wasn't the old owner. Jandal bought the game. Right? Is that what happened? Jandal actually bought Grow Garden because many people assume that Grow Garden started with him, but it actually didn't. It started with someone else, and then Jandal decided to buy it, and then the game got worse with microtransactions and a couple of other things in between, and now it doesn't get as many players anymore. You know what I mean? I do remember you. I do. Loki is already badly charged. Oh yeah, it's been like that. It's been like that. I mean, Matt Kaufman definitely does play a part into what's happening right now. Let's not deny that. But I mean, if we're to say that he's the entire reason, no, it's not the entire reason, because through the chief safety officer, he has to report things onto David Baszucki, though. So it's not as if he can just do whatever he wants and to not report it to the highest of highs. He has to have at least an outlet to speak to David and to confirm that, okay, is what I'm doing going to be the right vision for the company, and this is what we're going to be talking about and all that stuff and XYZ. There has to be that level of trust and communication that Matt Kaufman has. Are some things his fault? Maybe, but dude, at this point, it all falls back onto the owner, as it should be. You know what I mean? What's up, Catboy? I don't give stuff out. Minecraft hype. Oh my gosh, 8.9 specifically is actually really fire. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh my gosh, I love Hypixel so much. I want to replay it. I really do. He did it his way. My gosh. Imagine they forced Arthur on us. Well, at least they're saying they're not doing it now, which I appreciate. You know, they've at least confirmed that in post that they are not doing that, which is good. I'm at least thankful that they're not doing that, but if they were to, once again, we talked about it. I'm quitting if they do that. I'm seeing if they've posted anything that's like remotely new. I don't think they have, though. Yeah, hopefully Roblox just makes better updates from here on out that actually like tie, because it feels as if now, it's so funny that we're even talking about it a little bit too, because I even remember seeing like oh my gosh, what is it? We've been seeing like on the Roblox Twitter account that like they do reply to people, but it's like inconsistent on how they reply to people. So like they were doing it fairly recently with replying to like a recent post and all that stuff, but it hasn't happened a lot since. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can find a couple of these like comments that were like, yeah, so like when you look under like the Roblox Twitter, you can see like they go dormant for like a while with like responding to people, and then they'll randomly reply to someone here about like, oh my gosh, like old leaked documents, and then like Creekcraft has this, and then this person like comments, and then they comment under here. But it's only really under like a major big post that they'll like actually respond to people, but it's fairly infrequent that they do. Like they responded to someone here on January the 30th, they responded to someone here on January the 29th, like a few of them in between, nothing too crazy though. It's mostly just reposts of things, you know. So, yeah, kind of weird, but yeah, who knows? Just a lot of... I wish Roblox was more communicative, let's just put it that way. Oh, yeah, dude, all those posts of David getting cursed is... I'm not gonna lie, I mean, it's not cool, but at the same time, I can somewhat understand why it's happening. People have a right to be mad. They do. I mean, not to the point where they should, you know, create hexes on them, but... yeah, who knows? Who knows? People are actually making... yeah. Why did they make man-face cross-eyed? Is that what they did? I remember seeing something through the dynamic that I think that they did make it cross-eyed, but I don't know if that's entirely accurate. I know that was... let me see. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. Maybe I can. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah. It just, yeah, like, this looks horrible. Looks horrible, bro. Once again. Looks like someone drew an MS Paint. I don't know. Imagine a Roblox, but from Rockstar, creators of GTA 6. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? I would be so appreciative of, like, the Rockstar developers going in and changing this platform and actually making it good. Come on now. Wouldn't that be the most perfect thing ever? I would absolutely love that. Because we know for a fact, like, the people over at Rockstar could absolutely do a Rockstar job, so to speak. You know what I mean? Is that real headless? You can always look on the profile, but yeah, it's real headless. There's no UGC headlesses anymore. They took them all out. If Rockstar owned Roblox, it would just be GTA. That's fair. It would kind of be that. Except it would be better. It'd be better. We're Gucci now. I mean, yeah, people that are out in the Middle East right now, they're definitely struggling with, like, just in general, because it feels like a lot of the countries that are out there now are now taking initiative upon banning Roblox in their country, which is, once again, kind of valid. I can understand why they're doing that, but I don't know. Even with an age check that's happening all over the place, with people not really being able to, like, do... I mean, you can still do the age check, it's just whether or not it's accurate unto you, or if you do an ID or not. But even then, we just saw Egypt ban Roblox literally just like 2 days ago. And we're already seeing the effects of that a little bit. I mean, it's not insanely drastic, but it's still something. You know what I mean? As a GTA Online player, I see that as a victory. I've never actually played GTA Online. I wonder how it is. I know it can be kind of chaotic from what I hear, but I don't know if that's entirely accurate. Who knows? Did you see the clip of David going on stage and no one clapped? I don't know when that would have been. If anything, that might have happened at like an RDC or something like that. But even then, I don't think that would have happened. Wasn't there like a whole thing where like David was literally at RTC? Like when all the stuff was happening with like the controversy with Schlep? And I think there was still someone in the crowd that literally said free Schlep. Or no, that was at a criminology conference. Never mind, I take that back. That was at a criminology conference because I think what they had said to all people that were attending RDC was you can't say these particular things or else you get kicked out. I think is what happened. That's if I'm not mistaken, but who knows. We'll do a few more rounds, by the way, and then I'll have to drop out of stream. Appreciate those that have come on today. We'll be live tomorrow. We chillin', we chillin'. No matter what Roblox does, they will always have a crazy player base. No other platform like Roblox. I mean, the only other platform that can even size up to it is Fortnite. That's pretty much it. Everything else has no comparison, really. At least from what I understand. Most rage-inducing thing is getting clowned by someone, but you can't even get revenge because they are better than you. Thank God for voice chat. Thank God. What about Minecraft? Minecraft is massive. Is Minecraft bigger than a free-to-play platform, though? I don't think so. I don't think so. Is it? Maybe it might be. Uh-oh. Hopefully I don't die instantly. That would suck. That'd be absolutely not ideal. Hold up. Oh. Nice. Oh. Almost got it through the wall, too. Ah. My angle's bad. My angle's bad. Oh. Oh, boy. Cooked? Cooked. Oh, my gosh. He picked it up instantly. He literally picked it up instantly, bro. Please die. Thank you. I don't know how he did not realize he picked it up. That is a miracle. Oh, my gosh. This will be the last round of the stream, by the way. Nah, he's going back for it. He's going back for it. He's going back for it. Is he? I don't think he is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well. We gotta look around now. Oh, jeez. Value weapon you have had? I mean... I've had Ginger Scope. Don't have it now, though. Ooh, close. It's probably not gonna pop out. Yeah. What's up, Nita? What's going on? Oh. So bad on my part. I choked that so badly. Holy crap. Come on, to end it off. Dang it. Oh. That was fortunate. Alright. Oh my goodness. What happened to you, Ginger Scope? I had to trade it off. It wasn't mine. Anyways. That's gonna call for the stream, man. Appreciate those that have joined. We'll be back again tomorrow as per usual, bro. Same time, same place. Yeah, I wonder if we should switch it up. I mean, once again, we're gonna be obviously covering Murder Mystery 2 the rest of the way, but I just wonder if there are different games that maybe should be played. I have no idea. I haven't really thought about it too much, just because there's not really a lot of good games to play, but if there's anything that you would want to see as like background gameplay on the stream while other things get talked about, let me know, because there definitely are some different games that can be played for sure. But before we dip, I just want to make sure nothing else was updated, or if there's anything else that has popped up that we need to know about. There shouldn't be. I think everything else has pretty much been talked about as far as like what's been popping up on the forums and everything else, but I'm gonna double check this just to make sure. Wow, I did not know this. Okay, this is why I check. I don't know why I hadn't seen this, but Roblox fixed Skeptic, which is nice. So that's a big deal. It says, thanks for flagging. We've reverted the update for this head. Please let me know if it doesn't look as expected. This is big, chat. This is big. If they can get these right, man. I mean, once again, Creecraft is obviously going to have, like, the notoriety to the point where he can make this happen. But, dude, this is huge, though. This is huge, though. If we can get every face to look exactly as it's intended, that's going to be good. Or at least relatively better. But anyways, we're going to call it for stream, man. Give yourself a round of applause for joining up, man. Appreciate those for dropping in. Drop a sub, drop a like. Watch the new video if you haven't already. We'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace out. Love y'all.